Bae, I want you back. Bae, I love you. You my everything. I like that song. I like that. I like that. I like that. I wonder if y'all know that that's a Jamie Foxx sample. I wonder if y'all know. I wonder if y'all know that that's a Jamie Foxx sample. Let me see. For those of y'all who don't know, Sexy Red song, Bae, I love you, you my everything. That's a Jamie Foxx sample. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, man. A little bit of knowledgeito, you can't get in nobody's collegeito, you feel me? Little bit of knowledgeito, you can't get in nobody's collegeito, big dog. Yeah, I gave y'all some good knowledge you can't get in college, some news you can use. Y'all want to hear it again? I'll play it for y'all one time. That's the Sexy Red. And then you got Jamie Foxx. Bae, I love you. You my everything. I'm your main nigga. Go wedding ring. Yeah, man. That's that Jamie Foxx. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? I tell y'all, man, I give y'all news you can use and some knowledgeito you can't get in collegeito, big dog. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. Giving it to you real good. Yeah, man, that's that Jamie Foxx. That's that Jamie Foxx, man. Y'all didn't know? Who knew that was Jamie Foxx? Who knew? Who knew? Who really knew? Who knew? Shout out to Nip. Butt cheeks. All right, all right, all right. We finna get into this, man. We got WACK 100, dissing Lefty Gunplay, talking about Brickionington. Shout out to Brickington Babyington, the brickest of babies, I guess. Brickington Baby. Boom. I'm trying to get in touch with BRICC Baby. How do I do that? Get in touch with BRICC Baby in regards to what, Jim B? What exactly would you like to get in contact with BRICC Baby for? Might be able to facilitate, might not be able to facilitate. Just need to know what exactly is going on. Or if it's a private conversation, Jim B, you could hit me up on Instagram. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That's also respectable or acceptable. You feel me? Get into it. That's fine. We in this thing, man. Bae, I love you. You my everything. I'm your main nigga. Go wedding ring. Yeah. We got WACK 100. We got Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon. And this is the interview that Semen Time Erotics was not allowed to be a part of. And that's that. My tan khaki pants is so fine. My baby bad. My baby bad. Tan khaki pants is fine as physic. Fine as physic. Fine as physic. I'm looking at a picture of her. Oh my God. I can't wait to see Tan Khaki Pants next week. She'll be out here next week, y'all. Tan Khaki Pants is coming out here next week. Tan Khaki Pants will be out here next week. Let me see if she answered. My TKP. Bae, I love you. You my everything.
Your call has been full.
All right, man. We finna go back and get into this. Tan Khaki Pants didn't answer, but she'll call back. She always does. Let me get into this real quick. Hold on. How y'all feeling, man? I saved his life back in the day, and I know him personally. If you saved his life back in the day, you know him personally, why do you need me to get in contact with him then? You saved his life. I ain't never saved that nigga's life. But be careful, though. There's an awful lot of people saying that they saved BRICC Baby's life recently, so you might have to fall in line with those who have saved BRICC Baby's life. Give me a second, y'all, because we for sure finna start this Kantiana. But Jim B, if you saved BRICC Baby's life, I'm not sure what you need me for. I've never saved his life. Never saved Brick Baby's life. So I'm not sure what you actually need me for if you are he who has saved the life of the Brickington baby. You feel me? 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 Zesty News Network. All right. If you thought that was funny, drop a LOL in the chat. If you thought that was funny, drop a LOL in the chat. We have Zesty News Network. That was his thing. Zesty News Network. So if you thought that was funny, you thought that was entertaining, you thought that was the one, you feel me? Let me know. You thought that was funny. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm just clearing up space on this device. We finna jump right into this content. We got Dan A. Thought that was funny, Dan A? That was your best one? Are you sitting next to your girlfriend right now? Does she know that this is what you're doing with your free time? Does she think you're cool? Does she think you're cool? Does your girlfriend, is somebody impressed with you by this in real life? Because here in TNN Trap News Network, we're actually not. However, if you got a girl with you and she's impressed with you, if that's what you got to do to get you some coochie, big dog, please, by any means, forever use my name to get you some cooch. I understand that your name might not be good enough to get you none, but if you got to use mine, please, I encourage it. You feel me? I encourage it. I encourage it. You feel me? You alone? Damn. You're alone and not funny? How does that work? Work on your material. That way you don't have to be alone. You feel me? And Dark Corner just wants to be included in the conversation. We're not going to include you. Dan A. We're gonna let you be the troll of the day, Dan A. Dark Corners, he wants to be included. We're not going to include him. Dan A, we'll let you be the troll. We'll let you be the troll. Don't worry about it. We're not going to include him. We're not going to include him. He got it. I am making shrimp enchiladas for the kids. Black eyed peas and rice with some sweet corn cake. Fire. Fire. Appreciate it, man. Doing my thing is out now on all streaming platforms. And Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. Y'all wanted a full project? We will be giving y'all a full project. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. You feel me? Let me see. Distro Kid. Boom. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. You feel me? Boom. There we go. There we go. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. Pull up on it if y'all want it. Broke Baby Mama will be out this week. Broke Baby Mama will be out this Weekington. You feel me? You feel me? Let me see. This man swear he's the hottest urban interviewer podcast. We can't get 100 views on his live. Up, nope. We're not letting you be the troll. Dan A, get your trolls together. I got in a fight with a dude that hit me with brass knuckles and I beat him down. Then Heather got me some perks, some beans, some ecstasy, rolled and did our thing. I don't even know who Heather is. I'm not sure what's going on here. And you're admitting to crimes that I'm not sure that you want to admit to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, let's get into this. Get into this thing, man. Hey, we in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Y'all know the deal, man. Let me go ahead and put trash bag in my little trash can. You feel me? Because if you're not lining your trash cans, what are you doing, bro? You got to line your trash cans. And then I keep little bags in there. That way when I'm done with a bag, I got a bag. You feel me? That's that. You know what I'm saying? Well, we know that Jim B is capping because he says he has a story about saving BRICC's life but has no contact on BRICC. So we're going to say that maybe he just loves BRICC and BRICC is everything. And he's BRICC's main chick. F a wedding ring. You feel me? If you see Flacco, the first thing you're going to do is shake his hand and give him an honest conversation because I'm a good, God-fearing man. And today's Sunday. We're putting words over whoopties. I come in peace, like Smack say. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because we finna jump into this content. Boom. Here it go. Where is my lighter? More fire. We said more fire. Would you like to fire down? More fire up the Weezy. More fire. I've met you in person too. Well, okay. Was I respectful to you? I'm pretty respectful to everybody. Was I respectful to you? Was I nice to you? I'm pretty nice to everybody. I'm pretty giving, pretty generous. You know what I'm saying? If I had some weed, I probably didn't offer you the blunt because I be doing stuff, and when I'm with my chicks, we be getting nasty, and I let tan khaki pants spit in my mouth and all kind of stuff like that, and I be letting her ride my face. So I don't be smoking weed with the homies because me and my girl do some crazy stuff. You feel me? So, yeah. That is not Loose Cannon's baby mama. She's prettier. She's prettier. She's prettier than Loose Cannon's baby mama. Well, Jim B, I'm glad because I try to be respectful to everybody. Was I respectful to you? I try to be respectful to everybody. I try to proceed with love, never hate. You feel me? All right, let's jump into this content, man. What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? Trap Type of DNT and Trap News Network. You back in the same, like cook crack in this thing. Back in this thing. Rich Trapper, get with it. Get into that. If you ain't got into that, man. Don't worry about it, man. Drop a comment because the best comment between. Don't even worry about that either. Get into the new page. The link is in the description. Get into the new page, man. That's what we need y'all to get into. The link is in the description. New page, Pagington. The new page is paging. So make sure y'all get into this new page, Pagington. While the new page, Pagington. Is that the blanket that y'all just had on the dog's cage? No. All right. Yeah, man. The new page is paging, so make sure y'all get into that. You feel me? My probation officer must be proud. I've been on probation for years, bro. I'm not on probation. But my former probation officer for sure be proud. Shout out to her. You feel me? I'm not catching no new cases and I'm no longer on your desk. But we finna jump into this content, man. All right. We a little crooked. Hold on. Boom. We got WACK 100 and Turtle doing what they gotta do on No Jumper. We finna jump into this content without no further ado or don'ts. Let's get into this content, man. Let's go. All right.
The Adam and Rex show. Let me just say, I wanted to come in dressed as 50 Cent. I was gonna have the wife beater with the colored striped things.
It's Cali, bro.
I was gonna rock a do-rag.
It's Cali.
Keep in mind that they're at No Jumper at 6 o'clock in the morning doing this interview. I guess that's the time where it's safest.
It was gonna be kind of weird because I got a beard and shit. It was gonna be weird. But then I was thinking you could rock the GU and out shirt.
But did you at least swipe left on me? Or did you swipe right? Whichever one means that you like me on Tinder. Did you at least swipe on me and like me? If you found me on Tinder? No, don't worry about it. My man Noon.
Get you a GU not shirt. Now I like the rap.
So you just like starting shit with the black people.
How would that even start some shit? That's
WACK
just good costumes.
WACK 100 wears a GU not shirt.
But it's like if I'm gonna dress like 50, you gotta dress like the other side. In that conflict, many decades old.
That fire's been out. You want to start the blaze.
Do you really think that would start a blaze? You think 50's that sensitive?
What?
Do you not? It's like a 20-year-old mall shirt.
50 petty. Everybody know that. He petty. Shout out to pettiness. He's petty.
I feel like he would understand. Or he should understand. I don't know if he would, but he should.
I don't think that 50 Cent will care in 2024 too much about a GU not shirt worn by people who he's significantly richer than.
Nah.
You think he would get hella hurt over it? All right, yeah.
You know, he might not say nothing. You know, 50, you know, he got patience. He would have waited until the right time or the right situation.
And then just ruin your life.
Not ruin my life. I don't have them problems. I'm not, I don't have a handler. So I don't have them problems.
Does 50 have a handler?
Nah, I don't think so. You know,
Is this a Puffy handler joke?
No, this is real shit. They got handlers.
Who handled Puff?
I think his first handler was Clive. Started with Clive. So a few big people got handlers, and when you get out of line, they, you know.
But you're not a handler. Like
No.
you may be the manager at some artist, but you're not a handler.
No. We like, you got a few of these guys that have made it through the industry because they follow protocol. They got handlers, people that's gonna keep positioning them and keep them right, keep them wealthy. As long as Puff was doing what he was supposed to do. It was cool. As soon as he, you, I'm gonna do it my way. You think all of a sudden?
Hey, mods, let Dan A stay. He's our resident troll for today. You feel me? He's our resident troll for today. Big strikeout in the building. Y'all know the name, man. Big strikeout, Angel Lane Bowling Brigade. That's the pins hitting or whatever. Let him do his thing, man. We letting the trolls troll. You feel me? Let them do their things.
Shit just popped up. Come on, man.
Right.
The liquor. As soon as he.
Oh yeah, but I'm for sure. Big strikeout, Angel Lane Bowling Brigade. You feel me? Angel Lane Bowling Brigade. Shout out to London. You know what I'm saying?
Right now. Here it came. Listen, music. From music, they transitioned him into the clothes. The clothes transitioned him into television. That faded out. He went to the liquor. The liquor thing put him back where the music had him at, the clubs and that type of vibe. They faded that out, and he wasn't ready to go. So they put the other liquor on him. Ciroc faded out. The next one faded in. And when they was ready to kill it, he wasn't going for it. He felt like he was big enough to fight back.
We both missed out on the alcohol wave, huh?
No, I watched it. I watched it. It was genius.
So WACK is saying that Diddy basically was set up to fail the entire time by the powers that be within the music industry. They said WACK is saying that Diddy was being handled by Clive Davis, but now, you know, stepped out of the handling of Clive Davis to do his own thing, and that's why Diddy is where he is now. That is what WACK is inferring, you feel me? Or inferring, I don't know if that's the right word, but words are hard. That's what he's suggesting, you feel me? That's what the Whoopity Bam is, for sure, for sure.
Ciroc boys, all the DJs. He worked the liquor like it was a single. That's what he did.
That's my alarm to go check the corn cake. Let me finish rolling up, though.
I missed out on it. There's so many things in the culture that we should have been on.
What do you mean we?
Any entrepreneur.
We is interesting.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, you know.
You drink liquor, right? I don't.
I don't.
Oh, well, I don't either.
Me neither.
But
I could push it.
I used to have 5 bottles of Ciroc was part of my hospitality rider.
But then what would you do with it?
What do you mean? If it's for the artist entourage.
Make the girls drink it?
No, we don't make girls do shit.
Make the girls drink it as well.
See, that doesn't.
Why you hear that sentence and you're like, I'm going to go with the creepiest, most criminal interpretation of that.
Yeah, but make the girls drink it means put a Molly all in her drink and she ain't even know it. So that's not cool. That's not all right.
It's just what it is.
Make. You're right. Make
That's
it.
it. We like, listen, just because I
was trying to, like, put you in that box.
not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Creepazoid. Zestophile. Okay, so what do you want to tell
A creepazoid and a zestophile is wild. Adam just called WACK a zestophile. Wild.
people? Because there's differences. There's what's going on in the background, and then there's what we tell the people. What were we supposed to do today?
Today was supposed to be...
Because I feel like you're going to f*** it up right now. You're going to talk crazy, and that's never going to happen.
What do you mean? I'm the glue.
You ain't the glue.
Can you imagine, in the whole time this is going on, you got Semen Time Erotics sitting outside in his Amiris, sweating, and it's actually not hot outside because it was out there at 4 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning. So you got Semen Time Erotics out there freezing. Here you have WACK sitting here with a jersey on, with a Raptors jersey on. It looks like a Raptors jersey on. Toronto Raptors jersey on, Raptors jersey, whatever. You have WACK sitting there with a jersey on, giving a full interview, and your boy Semen Time is sitting outside in the cold. Sheesh. Sheesh.
You already have glue.
I'm the glue.
You could be glue.
BRICC Baby said he was supposed to be here today.
And that's why we left the mic here in his honor.
Yeah, he said he's supposed to be here today. He just text me.
You guys are still going back and forth.
Who?
You and BRICC.
What do you mean?
You're,
You know, text?
You guys are just talking all the time now?
No, I just had a conversation with him.
Is it group chat or is it one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Damn, that's crazy.
What you mean?
I don't know. If it was a...
So is this the start of the play? Is this where the flu flammery and the skullduggery begins? Find out right now on Trap News Network. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that description though. Follow the new page. Y'all see it right there, the whoop and the whoop thing. Right there is a pinned comment. Follow the new page. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And hit that cash app, man. Show your boy some love, man. We off the monetization until October 24th. It looks like we down, but we could be up. Y'all been showing me love on the cash app, so continue to show love on the cash app, man. Show love, show love, show love, show love, man. But if you don't do nothing else, make sure you hit that pinned comment and make sure you follow the new page. Get in that, you feel me?
Administer, I would think it was less radical.
Where do I get my taco meat from, Draco? We know the truth. I'm making shrimp enchiladas, bro. I'm not making ground beef enchiladas.
Been doing good though. You know, he's been bullshitting the bullshitters. You know,
He's bullshitting the bullshitters. Are you the bullshitter?
No, I've been keeping it real with him.
Okay. But, okay, how did this conversation even start?
Hold on, let's run this back real quick.
See, and that's never gonna happen.
Because I'm gonna say that it's a play. If WACK is involved, I'm sorry, Brick, I love you, big dog. You know you the homie. We go back like a Cadillac on 4 flats, fifth wheel, oh, back. But it's a play. It's a play. Y'all say I'm biased against Brick. This is my one time ever not being biased against Brick. It's a play. I don't believe it. 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 I don't believe it.
What do you mean? I'm the glue.
You ain't the glue.
I'm the glue.
Run this back.
Okay, so what do you want to tell the people? Because there's differences. There's what's going on in the background, and then there's what we tell the people. What were we supposed to do today?
Today was supposed to be.
Because I feel like you're gonna f it up right now. You're gonna talk crazy, and that's never gonna happen.
What do you mean? I'm the glue.
You ain't the glue.
I'm the glue.
We already have glue.
For those of y'all who don't know, I be cooking and I be baking. Yeah. And baking is harder than cooking. Baking take more time and energy. You got to pay attention to the baking. So with that said, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
But I'm making the boys from scratch shrimp enchiladas. You feel me? Shrimp enchiladas with some black eyed peas, because we black. With some black eyed peas with the sausage in there. You feel me? The good Hillshire Farm beef smoked sausage. Pause. Don't worry about it, because somehow sausage just feels weird. The shrimp enchiladas with the beef Hillshire Farm sausage and a fresh black eyed peas that's been cooking since 7 o'clock this morning. You know what I'm saying? I got some Spanish rice for some white rice. I'm lying. Some white rice for them with it. With the cornbread, the corn cake made from scratch. Make sure I got into that. I had some real cornmeal and I hit that woo-wop, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bro, I did that. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying? I cut up some tomatoes, some avocados, some cucumbers, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some Italian dressing, boom, and they got that on the side. You feel me? Come on now. Come on now. DM me. Come on now. There it go. Good shrimp enchiladas. Let's keep going.
I'm the glue.
You could be glue.
Rick Baby said he was supposed to be here today.
And that's why we left the mic here in his honor.
Yeah, he said he's supposed to be here today. Just
You guys are still going back and forth.
Who?
You and Brick.
What do you mean?
You're,
You know, text?
you guys are just talking all the time now?
No, I just had a conversation with him.
Is it group chat or is it one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Damn, that's crazy.
What you mean?
I don't know. If there was a minister, I would think it was less radical.
He's been doing good, though. You know, he's been bullshitting the bullshitters. You know,
He's bullshitting the bullshitters. Are you the bullshitter?
No, I've been keeping it real with him.
Okay. But, okay, how did this conversation even start? It started because you wanted to warn him that someone was going to murk him in Florida.
No, that ain't what it started.
He took your advice.
We don't know
He
nothing about no
appreciated
murking
it.
in Florida.
Okay.
I gave him some business advice.
Okay.
You know, about other things he should be doing. You got to remember, I'm one of the gatekeepers for the West Coast. Right, so it's like when you
Must be a pretty low gate. Easy to jump up. Don't worry about it. Gates are hard. Don't worry about it.
gotta keep it real, you gotta keep it real.
Right.
When it comes to podcasting and what we're doing for the culture of the West, BRICC's a voice.
But there had to have been something that happened that got you past just relentlessly hating on him and made you want to be like,
I've never hated on BRICC.
Well, you can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, that's definitely not true. You for sure hated on Break.
You gotta remember.
Talk shit about him on basically every episode of the show we've ever done.
No, I've responded. You gotta remember.
It's not always
Okay,
responsive.
listen. It does nothing for me to mention BRICC.
I like how Adam is always kicking WACK's back in. Pause. But he's constantly like, that's not what happened. But gates are hard. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a gatekeeper of the West Coast. Maybe like the fence opener. but I'm not the gatekeeper. I might get hit the latch for you though, and then let you in the back door. Don't worry about it. Whoop, whoop, you know, back door, blah blah. Pause. No whack. 100, 300, whatever. Blah blah. All I'm simply saying is, damn, Dan, you're not gonna stand troll for the rest of the chat. Damn, bro, you like a horrible troll. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm a gate opener, not a gate. I'm a fence opener, not a gatekeeper. You feel me?
It does something for BRICC to mention me.
You talk about people way less relevant than BRICC on Clubhouse and whatnot.
Who?
All kinds of weird dudes. I don't even know who they are.
Name one.
I can't. I don't even remember.
That's the point. He doesn't know.
Who?
See, that's what I mean. Just because you're a white boy that came into our culture in 2010, that's on you. Rayful Edmond is,
Hey, Draco, that's a win right there.
you know, he was a DC drug dealer. I mean, you know, he turned rat.
Okay.
But he did about, I don't know, 30-something years, whatever the fuck he did.
I don't know him, but I know BRICC Baby, and I know you talk about him a lot.
No, I don't.
You talk about all kinds of weird.
I respond.
Not always respond.
Always.
If BRICC Baby got in a car accident, you would run a 4-hour Clubhouse room.
I already have a couple taco stands that run in Atlanta that sell birria tacos, Draco. So thank you for being a supporter. You feel me?
That nigga crazy.
Okay.
BRICC will tell you that.
Either way, you decided you wanted to get past it. You saved him from being murked, allegedly. And then the conversations were starting to go down this week. But, so you had him on the phone like yesterday? Or
Didn't WACK say, and I quote, I never do any content with BRICC Baby on Paru. I would never do any content with BRICC Baby. Loud noises. Loud noises. Hey, Wavy, don't even trip, bro. I got you. I would never. I hate BRICC Baby. I'm WACK 100 and I talk like this. I caught that dog on Paru. No BRICC Baby. Didn't he say all that? Didn't he say all that? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, or did WACK made it clear that he would never with BRICC? And now here we are, and he's doing whatever with BRICC. Huh. There's Tan Khaki Pants. What's up, Tan Khaki Pants?
What's up?
I just called to tell you that you fine as fuck. And when I see you, bow, 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 I ain't pulling out. Bow, 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 I ain't pulling out. Because I'm on live and I seen the picture. I said, damn, my baby fine. And then I called you and you ain't answer. And then now you calling me back and I'm still on live. But now I'm doing live and a video. So the video and the live is going to just have to hear that. Yeah, I'll see you next week. And it's pow, 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 pow. I ain't pulling out. You cool with that?
Indeed.
That's my bitch. Love you to death.
I love you.
Bye. And that's my Tan Khaki Pants. You feel me? That's my Tan Khaki Pants. You feel me?
today, like saying that he was going to show up today?
I was yesterday.
What do you think? What changed?
I don't know.
I didn't have
You
anything to do
sent me a
with it.
text.
I didn't tell him shit.
It's supposed to be me, you, BRICC Baby, and Loose Cannon.
See, I feel like that's the wild card there.
Loose Cannon and BRICC can't be around each other because BRICC ain't finna cross that boundary. Now, doing the woo-wop with WACK is a one thing, but doing the woo-wop with Loose Cannon, boy, you know that nigga Loose Cannon hotter than fish grease, and he got some woo-wop whoopington right now. Loose Cannon is not only running from a DP, he's running from fades. He's running from issues. Loose Cannon got problems from Moreno Valley to Los Angeles. Loose Cannon. Turtle. You feel me? Turtle. The nigga that called his police on his brother. You feel me? The nigga that called the police on his brother. Turtle. The nigga that called the police on his brother. Turtle. You ain't know we knew that, did you, Turtle? You ain't know we knew he told on your brother, huh? Yeah, that shit, wow, he told on his twin brother. Crazy. Anyway, Turtle, that's 42 and be lying saying that he in his 30s. He know that he can't go to LA. So for BRICC to be next to him is wild. It's wild. Because it's going to start problems that BRICC, understandably, ain't trying to hear about. You feel me? He ain't. Why would BRICC want to get into a whole issue behind Turtle? Turtle's a nobody. But you want to know why Mr. Semen Time was sitting outside? Because WACK not finna get into no issues with me about Semen Time. It's an order of operation. Turtle was underneath BRICC, so BRICC is like, whatever. You feel me? Semen Time is under all of us, so it's like, whatever. You feel me? I'm just saying. Telling on your twin brother is crazy. That actually happened. Yes, it's a fact. He told on his brother. And we not gonna talk about the niggas that don't take care of. It's a lot of niggas out here, Turtle. Why you ain't taking care of your junior? You gave that boy your name. You gave that boy your name. He's literally your junior. You don't take care of him? Interesting, Turtle. I wouldn't want to sit next to you neither, bro. As being a real father, you don't even take care of the kid that you gave your name to. Sick. You the type of nigga that for sure tell snitch on his twin brother. Disgusting.
They broke from 6-0.
Right.
Loose Cannon's not. Loose Cannon's not. No, Loose Cannon's not from there. BRICC is from there. Loose Cannon's not from there.
That's probably another part of the problem, right?
No, but here's the problem. Like, we have our verbal issues. They've had their verbal issues. So why not clear it all? Why not clear it up all together?
Don't you think that there's some stuff that probably is not just going to be cleared up on a podcast?
No, I don't know. Not between them, no. That's the case. The same shit with me.
I feel like him doing a podcast with you is one thing because you're from a totally different place, and then him doing a podcast with Loose Cannon, who is in the room right now, 800-pound gorilla. That's
800-pound gorilla. Adam, I know you would say whatever you would say to say whatever you would say when you're saying whatever you would say to say to whatever you would say when you're saying however you're going to say what you're saying, when we're saying what we're saying. Because words is hard, I'm just saying. An 800-pound gorilla? Oh, no, that nigga's a bitch. He wipes front to back. Gorilla? What?
Seemed to me like it would be more of a problem with me than Loose.
But you know how it is.
No,
It's one thing for people who are from totally different groups to patch it up and be on some cool shit. It's another thing for like you and your brother. Which not saying they're like brothers, but like there's so much with different people.
Let's run this back real quick. Hold on.
You wanted to get past it. You saved him from being murked, allegedly. And then the conversations were starting to go down this week. But so you had him on the phone like yesterday or today, like saying that he was going to show up today?
I was yesterday.
What do you think? What changed?
I don't know.
I didn't know anything to do with it. I didn't tell him shit.
It's supposed to be me, you, BRICC, baby, and Loose Cannon.
See, I feel like that's the wild card there.
They broke from 6-0.
Right, and that's probably another part of the problem, right?
No, but here's the problem. Like, we have our verbal issues. They've had their verbal issues, so why not?
Hey, y'all, go hit that kitchen. Boys. Yo. Go do the kitchen. And make sure y'all sweep the floor. Make sure y'all wipe the counters.
Yeah.
Do it right. The kids gotta go hit the kitchen.
Clear it all. Why not clear it up?
I just made dinner. You feel me? All from scratch. Go hit that kitchen, bro. Come on now. What? I just cooked. I ain't cleaning up. Go hit that kitchen.
All together.
Don't you think that there's some stuff that probably is not just going to be cleared up on a podcast?
No, I don't know. Not between them.
Make it a $15 scratcher. We in there.
No, that's the case. The same shit with me.
I feel like him doing a podcast with you is one thing because you're from a totally different place. And
The difference between BRICC sitting down with WACK and sitting down with Loose Cannon is this. To be sat down with WACK could be politicked in a way to where it could be like, okay, well, we're doing it for views, we're doing it for numbers and blah, blah, blah. Loose Cannon is a total non-factor who's running from fades, who's running from DPs, and all that kind of stuff. There is no being on camera with Loose Cannon without smacking the SHIT out of Loose Cannon. That's it and that's all. You feel me? Because Loose Cannon and 600, Snitch Honey, and Loose Coochie. What's up? Put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, and Snitch Honey can't go to the Crenshaw district. So that's where the difference lies right there.
on a podcast with Loose Cannon, who is in the room right now, 800-pound gorilla. That's different.
Seemed to me like it would be more of a problem with me than Loose.
But you know how it is.
No,
It's one thing for people who are from totally different groups to patch it up and be on some cool shit. It's another thing for like you and your brother. Which not saying they're like brothers, but like there's so much shit with different people and you know.
first and foremost,
Loose Cannon is for sure the main character in a movie that nobody's watching. For sure.
there's a strong possibility that it's gonna come a time to where I gotta do other shit. BRICC likes doing this shit. And I think he got, you know, a little run in it, right? So let's keep it real. The building's been pretty much cleared based upon, you know, who's credible.
So is WACK saying that once he's gone, he'll then pass the torch to BRICC, meaning that he is the face and the woo wop and the everything of No Jumper? He's the guy like that to where he can even pass the torch. To be the guy that's saying that I could pass the torch means that you yourself are carrying the torch. Make sure I hit that description, hit that description, go to the new page, hit that pin link, go to the new page, check it out. That would insinuate that WACK is the guy carrying the torch. Interesting.
Who's not, right? Let's just be real. So we gotta call. I'm not a hater, right? So if is one of the people in position on our coast on a platform like this, right, to continue to run, then why not? I could like same reason why when they was like WACK, don't go without him. We trying to put him this, fuck him. I'm like, yo, bro, that's one of the biggest platforms we got on the West Coast. So why wouldn't I go over there if it'd be some assistance to him in keeping the shit going on the West Coast? Well, I don't want to see No Jumper shut down. I don't want to see No Jumper go to shambles in no shape, form, or fashion. Because ultimately, this is one of our first stops. Everything else is what? South and on the East Coast, right? Let's keep it real. So at the end of the day, if I got to transition and start doing other things, whatever they may be, if it pops up, why not make sure the dude that's on the side of you, right, is empowered to keep shit going?
Are you this open to getting back cool with Big U?
No, that's a whole nother politic.
Yeah.
You know, BRICC is, he's on his microphone. Let's be real, bro. Like, out of all the dudes, why did you keep BRICC?
I think he's entertaining. He's extremely knowledgeable about the streets, and he's the weird dude who's like fully from the streets, but will actually say his real opinion about street shit, which a lot of people just are not that forthcoming.
That's what I'm saying. So that was your choice, right? It was your pick of choice, right? You could have kept anybody.
It's not like I always like the stuff he says, but it's like I'm oftentimes shocked by his willingness to be honest about certain street stuff, which I feel like our audience very much appreciates.
Well, you know, end of the day, we can have several conversations. You know, we're about business, about, you know, what direction, what else he can add to what he's doing. I gave him my insight. I don't mind that. What he do with it?
We're gonna keep working on it. We're gonna make it happen for the people.
But he got it. I mean, I don't know what the problem.
So again, I'm not really sure what the woo wop and the whoopington is, but if WACK's involved, it's a play. It's a play. How do I get the monetization back? I'm locked up for 90 days, man. I'm in YouTube jail, man. Y'all giving me visitation right now. So on October 24th, it'll just come back. But until then, I got to do my 90 days. So with that being said, y'all hit that pinned comment. It's a Cash App in there. Make that Cash App bling. Hit that description. It's a Cash App in there too. Make that Cash App bling. And follow the new page. Get into that, man. I hit the wrong video. I have to go back to the right one.
I mean, I don't know what the problem is with him and Luce, though. Because yesterday was great. It was cool.
If you and Big U patch it up, then boom, the BRICC Baby thing does itself, right? And it's easy. You and Big U.
You can't, first of all, to patch that up means that I want to play Russian roulette with my wrist.
What does that mean?
That's what the fuck it mean. Right? Like, listen, where I come from, bro,
All right, man. Chat, y'all stay there. We finna get up out of today, so make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all tapped in with the tap in. We gonna keep y'all tapped in with the tap, entertain. Don't even worry about it, man. But like, comment, subscribe. Hit the description, follow the new page. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. It's free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We gone. Hey, y'all. We gonna take a quick little intermission. Excuse me. We gonna take a quick little intermission. You feel me? Because we're gonna continue to give y'all this good content, this good news you can use, this good knowledge you can't get in college. But I want before we get too off topic, what do y'all think about BRICC doing content with WACK? You feel me? How y'all feel about that? How you feel about that? Like, how do you really feel about BRICC doing content with WACK? Look, free the trappers for real. Free the trapper for real too long. Do y'all care? Do y'all not care? Do y'all want to see it? Do y'all not want to see it? How do you genuinely feel about Brickington Baby doing content with Wackiana? How do you feel about that? I'm really interested to know. And why do you feel the way you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does it, if you like it, why you cool with it? You don't like it, why you not cool with it? What's the whole, what's the rhyme and reason of your decision? Because what I would like to say is well, you know what? I'm going to give y'all the space. Words is hard. I'm going to give y'all the space to say what y'all got to say first. Hey, I appreciate it, Alan Willis. Damn, bro, I appreciate that. Thank you. You feel me? And then keep in mind too, man, these dudes be talking a lot. Oh, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. Man, look, without no monetization. You feel me? I'm still out here giving it to y'all. You feel me? Ain't nobody dying behind this shit. It would be a good look, but content about what? So when you said what happened to Scandalous LA? I don't know what happened to Scandalous LA. Are you talking about the nigga that be looking for the fades? Hey man, I appreciate it, bro. For sure gonna be blessed anyway. Thank God. I'm able to thank. I'm thanking God for the ability to thank God. Thank God for the ability to thank God. You feel me? But you talking about scandalous? You talking about the dude who be in LA trying to get fades? Are you talking about scandalous Los Angeles? Hey, Wavy B, we been doing it out the trunk, my nigga. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. Hey, Wavy, what's up with your cousin? How is that nigga? Random, while I got you here. What's up with that nigga? How's bro? I don't know if you think I don't fuck with him or whatever. Like, I don't know, you know, like shit be weird in Cerritos and all that kind of shit, but I always had love for that nigga. You know I always had love for that nigga, but I don't know if the Cerritos niggas made him feel like I ain't had no love for him or whatever, but I always had love for that nigga. What happened to you? How was your cousin? I hope bro was all right. Anyway, BRICC should be loyal to Big U. WACK called Big U a whack rat. Nip got killed. Now, okay, so boom. Nah, Samia Muhammad. Is that cokehead troll bitch? I think that's that cokehead troll bitch. Too blown. Let him live. 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 Let them live, mods. Let them live. Let them live. Can you dig, my nigga? Do you still be talking to that nigga, Wavy? Or he just like off doing his own shit? Because I know that nigga go off and do his own shit. You feel me? Do you be talking to that nigga? Anyway, if you think that it's a bad idea, explain to me why. Explain to me why. Okay, send that nigga my love. Send that nigga my love, bro. Tell that nigga I said what's happening. Anyway, hey, Samia Muhammad, if I'm confusing with somebody else, I truly do apologize. I truly do apologize. I truly do apologize. I truly do. I truly do. I truly do. Anyway, so if you don't like it, explain to me why you don't like it. Why don't you want to see BRICC sit down with WACK? What if this is his chance at growth and development, being a better person? Why do you guys have such an issue when the YouTubers make peace with one another rather than continuously be, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do y'all get so upset at that? Why is that such a problem for the YouTubers to make peace and not go back and forth with one another or not continue to put each other down and blah, blah? Oh, you fake, you fake. Why does it go into you fake? Why instead of you fake, why can't it be called growth? So, like, why can't it be called growth? I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just asking a question. Why can't it be growth? Why does it always have to be, oh, you fake, I knew it was a play? Why do y'all all automatically go to the negative about every fucking thing? About everything. Because if we're being 100% transparent, guys, and we're being accountable for our actions, that does show more about you than it says about them. I'm not saying it's true, I'm not saying it's false. You feel me? But I'm just saying. Now, the big homie a rat shit, Samia Muhammad. Now that's a motherfucking point right there. So Samia Muhammad has a fucking point. But ain't none of you niggas said that. Samia Muhammad said that. You feel me? Samia Muhammad said that. You niggas didn't say that shit. Samia Muhammad said that shit. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You feel me? This is their high school for them, yeah. If it's not a play, cool. If that shit is getting redundant, too much folks on phase, I can respect that. WACK tried to destroy BRICC. BRICC would be weak to align with the nigga that tried to destroy him. It's not wise, but personally, I don't care. So what if it's like this? Do you understand? I don't know if any of you all read the 48 Laws of Power, but the 48 Laws of Power would dictate that even if you are trying to run your own revenge and all that, to do that, you would have to, for lack of better words, get cool with your opposition and all that kind of stuff. So even if for those of y'all who saying like, oh no, I wouldn't do it. If let's say BRICC wanted some sort of redemption against WACK, let's say that this whole thing was a setup so BRICC could get his get back at WACK. Y'all do realize that he would have to make some sort of peace with that man in order to, for better or for worse, get the get back. Y'all do understand that, right? You got to play a sucker to catch a sucker, for sure. For sure. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's happening because, honestly, your guess is just as good as mine. I think it's a play, but I think everything's a play. I got trust issues. You feel me? I think everything is a play so much, I can't even watch regular stuff in the real world because I'm around looking. Where the cameras at? Where the cameras at? You feel me? The Presidente got popped and clipped in the ear. I think that's fake. I don't know nothing no more. So please do not follow my opinion because my opinion is just that, an opinion, and we all have one like an A double hole. You feel me? But my thing is always too, you know what I'm saying? On one end, if BRICC get if BRICC continues to go through things the way he's going through things and handle things the way he's handling things, y'all gonna be like, oh, he's soft, he turned down. But if he crashed and actually really does what we know him in his past to have done and catches a real life sentence, then y'all gonna be saying he's stupid. He had a good position. Why would he crash out? Like, do y'all realize that y'all are like low key like impossible to please? Like, you guys, like, the chat is impossible to please. So at certain points, as creators and content creators, we have to do what's best for us because you motherfuckers are impossible to please. And a lot of y'all just are doing it to be trolls, and there's no actual tangibility, there's no actual conscience, there's no actual anything behind it. You guys are just back and forth. You feel me? So I'm just saying. Boom, Dre Lewis, there we go. At some point in life, we all want peace. It's got to start somewhere, but I wouldn't trust WACK. That's the, I know that is a fucking comment, bro. That is a comment. That is a comment. What happened to Milagano to Gilligano? I don't know what happened to Milagano. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't seen no updates. Y'all seen any updates on my oldest kid? Milk, I love you. Daddy loves you, Milk. Daddy loves you. Nah, man, I ain't seen nothing on Milagano. Can't win for losing. And that's really what it comes down to, man. You really can't win for losing when it comes to this shit, man, because no matter what happens, somebody's going to always say you was left, you was right, you was up, you was down. First you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're... I'm just saying, you feel me? Wax on Clubhouse using BRICC to get big, you pissed. Now, that's true. That is true. Damn, Samaya Muhammad, you be doing everything. WACK only be talking. He not hurting nobody. That's true. Dad loves you, bastard, for sure. Tell Scandalous to drop off another joint in that Rainbow Rap Pack, please. I'll holler at him. LOL. For attention, humans do the most, but the same moral ethic we're talking about. And then that's another thing, too. Like, y'all do understand that this is podcasting, right? Like I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man, and I rock with y'all, too. But, like, don't put the pressure on me to raise you. Shit, where your daddy at? Don't put so much pressure on me. Live your life. Don't put so much pressure on me. Don't put so much, faith in me. I'm just a man like you a man. You feel me? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm a whole grown-ass superhero out here. For sure, a whole grown-ass superhero out here. But put that shit on them. There is something I do want to, before we continue, there is something that I do want to address real quick, though, that was said. Let me get back to this. Excuse me. Let me see. Boom.
Bro, you just cannot. You can't. Tracks. You see no jumper. Go to shambles in no shape, form, or fashion because ultimately, this is one of our first stops. Everything else is what? South and on the East Coast, right? Let's keep it real. So, at the end of the day, if I got to transition and start doing other things, whatever they may be, if it pops up, why not make sure the dude is on the side of you, right, is empowered to keep shit going?
So do you guys, that was something I thought that was interesting. That's real. Schizo, I like that. That's real talk. Do you guys believe that WACK 100 is in such a high power position at no jumper that he can pass a torch? That is something that I actually want to hear you guys' opinion on. Is WACK in a space to where he can be the torch passer? Can he be he who passes the torch? Lord Torch Passington, if you will. Would WACK be considered Lord Torch Passington? Would that be true? Would you consider that to be a thing? Or is that cap? Cap. You feel me? Because the way he's speaking is if G Money says yes, okay, G Money, why do you say yes? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think so? And then Hush Money Stacking, why do you say no? It's cause you shouldn't mix it's cause the real shit mixed with the fake, but I don't like black men at odds. Whoever you fuck with them for, that's real. Entertainment the God appreciate entertaining God appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, so you know, it's just, do y'all think that WACK is that high level to where he is, you know, dictating what's next and who's next in no jumper? Like, does he swing that type of lumber? You feel me? Yeah, because honestly, I would say Flacco is more of a staple at no jumper than WACK. I would actually give it to Flacciana. I would give it to Flacciana. You feel me? Who's the spy, Too Blown? Call him out. Call him out, Too Blown. Call him out, call him out, call him out, call him out, call him out. Too Blown, call them out, call them out, call them out, Too Blown. Make them uncomfortable, bro. Call them out. Call them out. Call them out, call them out. What can't be passed is a torch to his artists who left alone. Sheesh. But then you got to remember, too, like, all WACK's artists are in jail. Blueface in jail. Savvy Third in jail. Don't nobody care about the game and Ray J and all that kind of stuff. Shout out to no disrespect, but ain't nobody checking for that. And then Ray J got a bunch of stuff going on in the tech world and all that, so he's good. Ray J's papered up. You feel me? Let me see. Cause out BRICC baby for flaking on their no jumper interview. Boom. All sides on me. Hey man, and before we go into this, start this next piece of content, if y'all could make sure well, hold on. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm just getting this last little clip up real quick to make sure I give y'all this content, because I gotta, you know, y'all know I gotta be uploading while we streaming, man. Y'all know I gotta be uploading while we streaming, man. All right, boom. There go the description, and we are in there. Let me go check the kids' food real quick, and in between time, I'm finna give y'all this cool little record, little intro real quick. This Broke Baby Mama will be out this week, and this is the first song. Is called I'm Not Gonna Cry. We're gonna get y'all that real quick. Well, I'll go check the kids' food, and then we'll be back to talk about WACK and Blue and Big U.
bitch nigga trip. Boy ain't spit, see the guy this. Told that bitch I'm not gon' cry. You might go blind with scratch on my chains. Told that nigga his mama gon' cry if I'm outside and act like your bank. Told that nigga I'm not gon' cry. I'm gon' cry when you diamonds like tears. You ain't getting paid, you ain't none of my peers. Tell him gon' bump only thing that I fear. Told that bitch I'm not gon' cry. I'm not gon' cry. I'm not gon' cry. I up that blick, then I'm gon' slide, then I'm gon' slide, then I'm gon' slide. Third grade cuz I keep that nine. Tiger Woods pole, I slay that iron. Let a bitch nigga act like he tough. Reach for the shame, little nigga, you done.
All right, you blow. I'm finna look right now. All right. We back. Went into the kitchen. The kids didn't do the dishes all the way, so I took all the dishes that they thought they just washed and put them back in the sink, plus the dishes that were already in the dish rack back in the sink. Wash them again, big dog. Wash them again. We not doing that. We not dirtbagging. If I go into another kitchen and see another dirty dish because of my kids, it's gonna be up. Tired of that, man. Tired of saying the same thing. Y'all gonna keep doing these dishes until they done right. That's what's going on in my house right now. Anyway, what's the deal? Y'all? What's up, 10? It's Trappers Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Like I'm subscribed for more good content. We got going on here at 10. Trappers Network. Some news you could use. Knowledgeito, you can't get in nobody's collegeito, big dog. Chat, don't worry about it. It's a screen down here. Screen, don't worry about it. It's a chat up there. But y'all know, man, I'm still building this new page, so make sure y'all drop into the new page, man. Drop in the comment first on the new page. We're going to give a second on the woo-wop and the woo-bap for 10. Alan Willis, when there's some chili involved, or tan khaki pants, missing me bad enough to where she wants me to come back there as opposed to her coming here. Anyway, make sure y'all get in tab. Y'all ain't got into that, man. Hit the description. Follow the new page. It's mandatory that you do that. You feel me? We finna jump back into this content, man. We got Adam, WACK 100, and WACK 100 is talking about his situation with Big U after BRICC Baby flaked on their interview. Let's jump into it.
Actually say his real opinion about street shit, which a lot of
If it pops up, why not make sure the dude is on the side of you, right, is empowered to keep. Let's be real, bro. Like, out of all the dudes, why did you keep BRICC?
I think he's entertaining. He's extremely knowledgeable about the streets, and he's the weird dude who's like fully from the streets, but will actually say his real opinion about street shit, which a lot of people just are not that forthcoming.
That's what I'm saying. So that was your choice, right? It was your pick of choice, right? You could have kept anybody.
It's not like I always like the stuff he says, but it's like I'm oftentimes shocked by his willingness to be honest about certain street stuff, which I feel like our audience very much appreciates.
Well, end of the day, we had several conversations. We're about business, about what direction, what else he can add to what he's doing. I gave him my insight. I don't mind that. But what he did he do with it?
I got you, Too Blown. I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
We're gonna keep working on it. We're gonna make it happen for the people.
But he got it. I don't know what the problem is with him and Luce, though. Because yesterday it was great. It was cool.
If you and Big U patch it up, then boom, the BRICC Baby thing does itself, right? And it's easy. You and Big U.
You can't. First of all, to patch that up means that I want to play Russian roulette with my wrist.
What does that mean?
Just what the fuck it mean, right? Like, listen, where I come from, bro, you cannot straddle the train tracks.
So isn't it interesting that he's not willing to do with Big U what BRICC is willing to do with him? Straddle the train tracks?
You need to
No, Diddy. No, Diddy.
retire your flag and go over there to the center and they say, I'm a good Samaritan, but you can't be hollering and screaming this, that, and other, and taking meetings at the police station, bro. I can't with that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
So that right there is probably why BRICC opted out of his interview with Rat Run Hunter. My nigga Baby Shark, what's the deal, fool? That's funny. They're gonna fire you up in the comments, Shark, because I could not do it. Anyway, I can see now why BRICC might have at the last minute opted out that interview with WACK 100 because you are now going into saying whatever you have to say about Big U that you will not say to Big U face to face or whatever for whatever reason, and that's an overall bad look. So maybe at the last minute, BRICC decided, hey, go ahead and get my allegiance back to where it needs to be, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this whoop of a whooping team because it's a whatchamacallit, which I can understand.
He does at the police station.
You want to read the paperwork?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you keep bringing it up.
What?
You brought
You
it up.
being cool with him. I don't know anything about why you're not cool with him.
No, it's just, what you mean you don't know why?
I mean, I guess you've thrown
But
out
then
so
y'all
many-
was just, so here's the thing that's interesting too. Y'all was just on Clubhouse yelling at Eddie Boy, saying that Eddie Boy was lying on Big U. That was this. So at this point, bro, I don't know if you want it to be your neck, your back. I'm not sure what's going on. But man. All I'm saying is this shit right here, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Shout out to the IE.
What you mean? There's so many reasons. One reason.
Man, you got to be a gossiping fruit to beat the internet. I mean, you can't beat the internet, bro. The internet is unbeatable. You can't beat the chat. Like, the only way you can beat the chat is if the chat help you beat the chat. That's why I got my mods in here, because they help me beat the chat. But you can't beat the chat by yourself. You need the chat to beat the chat. You feel me? That's why we got the mods in here. We got the Rich Trapper Mafia. You feel me? But, yeah, the chat is unbeatable. You feel me? But BRICC opting out his interview at the last minute makes sense because here WACK is again with more Big U slander with no actual woo-wop of a whoopington. You feel me? Too blown. I peeped that with actual no woo-wop of a whoopington. But you are saying that you want to make peace and you having conversations about blah, blah, blah. Well, bam, we ain't going to talk about it because it ain't on camera, so I ain't going to be the one to put it out. But it's a lot of contradiction. You feel me?
To my label and tried to cut my throat. That's what he did. Like, straight up.
Oh, okay.
West Side IE, would that be Riverside, San Bernardino, Moreno Valley? Paris, would that be Palm Springs? Where would that be? Let us know.
Like, that man ain't gonna lie to me. And it was other people on the phone. We addressed it. But I just, you met one of them.
Right.
Call.
Hey, mods, let Too Blown and Entertain the Guy get a head up. Let him get a head up. We not blocking nobody. Let him get a head up. Shout out to San Bernardino.
Let me say, hey.
So, Wacko?
Black told me to ask you this.
I seen he was on.
The people on the phone, we addressed it. But I just, you met one of them.
Right.
Call him and say, hey.
So, Wacko?
Black told me to ask you this.
I seen he was on.
You notice WACK said nothing when Wacko was mentioned. Shout out to Rialto as well.
Community.
Oh,
Wacko.
I didn't see that, was he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Meet the whoops. Everybody's meeting the whoops.
oh yeah, that's, I think that's his group.
The Bloods are
Either that's his
outside.
group or a group he working with. One or two.
I don't know exactly what his involvement was. I didn't see any of the clips. I just saw he was on it. Like, when I talked to him, he told me he's not a podcaster. He's not doing that kind of stuff.
No.
Adam knows what he's doing right now. And if y'all don't know what he's doing, I ain't gonna be the one to say it. Shout out to Wacko, shout out to Beat the Whoops. Jay Worthy specifically. We fuck with Jay Worthy. I don't know why Stupid BA don't like you, bro. I fuck with Jay Worthy. Adam is a woo-wop of a whoop-de-bam. Adam is a woo-wop of a whoop-de-bam. Adam is a woo-wop of a whoop-de-bam. Entertaining God, to be fair, nobody's watching TV right now. Well, somebody might be watching TV right now, but most of y'all probably watching y'all phones or y'all iPads or y'all laptops or whatever. I'm a sound grown folks business. Y'all got it. Adam is a woo-wop of a whoop-de-bam, though. You feel me? Look.
He usually does it. That's why it's a little different.
I mean, it probably wasn't like a real full interview. So.
But him and AD go back. They both in Compton. No. Could have been that.
Interesting.
But other than that, we should maybe let Loose Cannon tell his part.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he got off that conversation about Wacko pretty fast, it seems like. All right. Huh. All right.
That sounds great. He got his fanciest pants on.
Come on over here, Loose.
Get over here in them pants. Look at them pants.
The pants is hard. The pants is hard.
You came through with this purple.
All right, y'all. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TNN Travelers Network. Some news you can use. Knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college. Big dog. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNA Trap News Network, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hit the description. Follow the new page. Show love. Don't not show love, bro. You can show love. It don't cost you nothing. Y'all be patient. Hold on. Show love, bro. We up out into the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You already know, man. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone. Hey, y'all niggas don't know. Quietly, off topic, nigga, I was on TMZ. Shark was there. I was on TMZ one time. Because I can say it was on TMZ. I was on TMZ one time. We was at this pool party in Atlanta. Some niggas started tripping. I don't know why the fuck I was with 21 Savage. No idea why. Because me and 21 Savage aren't, like, great friends like that. He's a cool person. Like, nothing bad against 21 Savage, but I don't know that nigga like that. You feel me? Cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude. Nothing bad to say. But, again, I'm not a part of Slaughter Gang or whatever. Something happened. I can't tell you why. But I ended up on TMZ in a very compromising position. And they almost caught me on camera up in the whoop-de-bam. It's on TMZ. And that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. You feel me? That shit was crazy. Hey, man, DC. It's what the people want to say. It's what the people want to see, man. I'm going by the numbers, bro. This is what the people want to see. It's other things we're going to get to today, but they definitely want to hear about this. They definitely, unfortunately, the people want to hear what they have to say, bro. And it's my job to give y'all the news you can use in the knowledge, though. You can't get in college, though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I respect it, though. DC, I definitely respect your opinion, and I respect the point that you're making because you're not lying at all. However, news you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. You feel me? Entertain a guy, you and Snoopy bad self got a swimmer fact unless you a weirdo. Not just him, but anybody else on the internet who want to play with me, holla at me. Okay, it's getting interesting. Entertain a guy, that nigga too blown be outside. I can say that for a fact. So I don't know, my nigga, you might get what you're looking for. So I don't know, but words are rubies. I'm trying to see why they demonetized you. Because I made a video about Mr. Beast. It had nothing to do with WACK or none of them niggas. I made a video about Mr. Beast, and that's what got the page for WACK. You feel me? So I guess you can't talk about him. You feel me? But no, the demonetization has nothing to do with the niggas. I wish you would say my face. Entertain a God. Are you in LA? Are you even in LA, bro? Hey, go young DJ, nigga. You better fucking not, bro. You see, I'm demonetized. So I'm going to just say that. You feel me? Just use his name and controversy and see what comes up. And then you will see why, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? And they was like, don't you talk about that. Don't you talk about that. I'm in the United States. I don't give a fuck where you at. So you not, okay, so look, he not in LA. All right, whatever, man. So let's keep funny jokes, man. Let's just make it funny jokes. Let's just make it funny jokes because that nigga's not in LA, and that's a way. If you got money to go fly to LA to go fight these niggas, send me a cash app, bro. My link right there. Support the chat, bro. Support the chat. If you got enough to go catch a flight to go fight these niggas over this shit, nigga, send me a cash app, bro. Support the chat, man. We demonetized around here. We trying to run this chili up. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and send one real quick to your boy. Go ahead and send one real quick to your boy, man. Do that. You feel me? Do that. And for the rest of y'all, make sure y'all follow the new page. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. It's right there. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. My bad, y'all. I'm getting this thumbnail real quick about WACK 100. WACK 100 and Big U. Chip your self-esteem. Oh shit, it's turning into a pack out. I'm gonna just go ahead and stay out of this one. But I was serious about that cash app though. You feel me? You the weirdo. That's funny. Man, what I can say is these enchiladas finna be fire. More fire. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this real quick. More fire. The colors is Smurf blue. I'm puffing that purple. Hey, Lou from the Lou, you got Entertain the God and Two Blown. They fighting in the chat. I would love to go on back on Fig, man. Hey, look, that's what I want y'all to do. Go on back on Fig the next time they go live, and y'all send super chats and load they chats up and tell them, hey, man, when y'all go to do the Atlanta show, bring on Rich Trapper. That's what I want y'all to do. Do that. Do that for your boy. Do that for your boy. That'll be fire. Do that for your boy. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. WACK 100. Speaks on his relation. Nope, that's not it. That's not what happened with WACK 100. All right, boom. All right, man. That nigga Two Blown is for sure in LA. Hey, but if you got money to go fly to LA for that dumbass shit, drop one of them cash apps, you dig? Hit that up. You feel me? That'd be cool. All right, man, that Trap Lottie hit heavy. Excuse me. Man, what? That Trap Lottie. Smack. Let's jump into this content, man. Let's go.
Purple shirt, purple pants, purple everything.
Nigga, I think it's nigga what it. I think what he got an outfit.
What up, Adam?
How you living, Luce?
I'm living good. How you living?
Just out here, just.
I'm living well is actually what you was intending to say. This nigga. And that Trap Lottie hit, nigga. On God. Crenshaw King, Free the Trappers. That Trap Lottie trap pack, nigga, that shit hits. That shit hit. Nigga, I'm fucking faded. I just feel like I got dumber. I just, look, in the words of Loose Cannon, I feel like I just got more stupider after hearing Loose Cannon speak just now. You feel me?
Popping it up, you know?
Yeah.
You know.
See, he's on. He got positive attitude.
He said like 2 words so far. We can't
Usually
judge
his
him
first
yet.
2 words is like, yo, he's a bitch. He's a bitch. He got a positive attitude.
Who is it? Would you even be thinking about getting that cool with BRICC if it wasn't for WACK? Or what's the... How did it become a topic?
Listen, me and Luce, I'm like, Luce, listen, we
On a scale of 1 to 10, Loose Cannon's so dumb. Hold on. I gotta get the content going. Because this nigga right here, this nigga Turtle, this nigga is a dumb motherfucker, boy. He doing the dumbest shit right now. I'm finna, hold on, man. This nigga Turtle, let me get my camera up in this thing. What's the deal, y'all? We're Trappers tapping in TNA Trappers now. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more to good content. We got going on here at TNA Trappers Network, man. We not finna give y'all too much of a long intro. Just hit that description, follow the new page. Y'all know the rest, man. Follow the new page. Stay tapped in for the tap in. We tap it in all the way. When we tap it in, y'all know the deal, man. We're Trappers tapping in. Make sure you get into that new page, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWZ, NETWORX. Get into that, man. We got Loose Cannon. We got WACK 100. We got Adam 20. If you've never heard of Loose Cannon before, chat, I know y'all know it's a chat right there. Don't worry about it. Chat, it's a video right there. Don't worry about it. If you've never heard of Loose Cannon is a special needs individual who WACK 100 has brought on to No Jumper, who is sitting in this ridiculous purple shirt and jean combination that he thought was fly from 2016. Keep in mind, you're going to have to be patient because he speaks a little slow. He speaks as if he has a hard time reading out loud. Again, he has special needs. We like to call him Turtle. He is so slow. I'm going to start off with this. Loose Cannon is so slow How slow is he? He's so slow that when he went to no jumper, he sat off screen. He sat off screen. Chat. He sat off the screen. All right. Sitting on screen is hard. Let's go.
We can't
Usually
judge
it's
him
two
yet.
words is like, yo, he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Got a positive attitude.
Who is it? Would you even be thinking about getting that cool with Brick if it wasn't for WACK? Or what's the... How did it become a topic?
Listen, me and Luz, I'm like Luz, listen, we moving into another space of business. Right?
Diapers.
Period. Not only just that.
Okay.
Building, we got apartments. Yeah, we start building and shit like that. So we moved into another space of business. So it's like, you know, the little odds and ends, let's just sew them up and keep moving.
See, the thing is, I never had a problem with Brick. You get what I'm saying? It's like Brick, Big U make Brick do videos and talk shit.
They had to literally change the camera angle to see his slow. Oh, this man is slow. He's very slow.
About me because I was on Big U's head. So at the end of the
That's not true. You are terrified of Big U. You won't go back into that neighborhood. You haven't been into that neighborhood in years, and you won't go back into that neighborhood because you are. Oh, loose cannon.
is when me and Brick had plenty of conversations, and when we had
That is it, Kamika. For sure it is.
conversations, it was like, it was cool, it was good. He swore up and down, I leaked the conversation, but it wasn't that. You get what I'm saying?
But how did you not leak that conversation?
Who?
The phone call with you.
How did you not leak that conversation? Who? My man Turtle. We need you to keep up. We gonna need you to keep up, Turtle. We gonna need you to keep up, Turtle. We gonna need you to keep up, Turtle.
There was other people on the phone, right?
Oh, okay. So one of them was the one that leaked it. Gotcha.
So at the end of the day, me and Brick talked about that.
Hey, shout out Kamika.
He was like, hey, come to No Jumper and let's make peace. I said, listen, cuz I'm gonna come here, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna like then get shit out the way. Because he wanted to meet me, like to go out to eat and stuff like that. And then if we had to get in, we was gonna get in. But I just told Brick, like, cuz
You're 40 years old. You are 40 years old. Hold on. This right here is where life stops making sense. This right here is where life stops making sense. You are 40 years old. My bad, y'all. Put that on Do Not Disturb. You came out. At 40 years old, dressed like this. You thought that was a fit. You came out at 40 years old, dressed like this, big dog. You thought that was a fit. And you're talking about, well, if we had to get down, was y'all gonna fight in the middle of Outback Steakhouse? In the middle of Red Robin's, you niggas is throwing endless fries. Yum face ass. What's wrong with you, bro? Turtle, you are 42 years old, bro. You are a 42-year-old turtle. Like,
I said, listen, cuz I'm gonna come here, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna like then get shit out the way. Because he wanted to meet me, like to go out to eat and stuff like that. And then if we had to get in, we was gonna get in. But I just told Brick, like, cuz we can skip all that, WACK leveled head, and he said, like, listen, it's good for the West Coast.
right. Loose Cannon is 32. It's his twin brother that's 41. That shit's sick.
Patch everything up because we got a lot of busters out here anyway. And like I told you, I see a lot of potential with Brick. You get what I'm saying?
You see a lot of what?
It's good for the West Coast. Let's patch everything up because we got a lot of busters out here anyway. And like I told you, I see a lot of potential with Brick. You get what
A lot of potential. Imagine the person who says they can offer you an opportunity sees a lot of potential in you. A lot of potential in you. Matt, we're gonna start this all the way over because my man Turtle is just gonna make this too good for TV. Let's.
You living loose?
I'm living good. How you living?
Just out here, just op.
You got the flag and go over there to the center and they say, I'm a good Samaritan, but you can't be hollering and screaming this, that, and other and taking meetings at the police station, bro. I can't with that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what he does at the police station.
You want to read the paperwork?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you keep bringing it up.
What?
You brought
You
it
being
up.
cool with him. I don't know anything about why you're not cool with him.
No, it's just, what you mean you don't know why?
I mean, I guess but you've thrown out so many reasons
Well,
that.
that is what you mean. There's so many reasons. One reason, he went to my label and tried to cut my throat. That's what he did, like, straight up.
Oh, okay.
Like, that man ain't gonna lie to me. And it was other people on the phone when we addressed it. But you met one of them.
Right.
Called him and say, hey.
Is that Wacko?
Black told me to ask you this.
I seen he was on Community.
Who?
Wacko.
I didn't see that, was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Meet the Whoops. Everybody's meeting the Whoops.
Oh, yeah, I think that's his group.
The Bloods are
Either
outside.
that's his group or a group he working with. One of the two.
I don't know exactly what his involvement was. I didn't see any of the clips. I just saw he was on it. Like when I talked to him, he told me he's not a podcaster. He's not doing that kind of stuff.
Nah, he usually does. That's why it's a little different.
I mean, it probably wasn't like a real full interview. So.
But him and AD go back. They both from Compton. No. Could have been that.
Hold on, y'all. My bad.
I'm like, Luz, listen, we're moving into another space of business. Right?
Diapers.
Period. Not only just that.
Okay.
Building, we got
Apartments.
yeah, we first start building and shit like that. So we moved into another space of business. So it's like, you know, the little eyes and ears, let's just sew them up and keep moving.
See, the thing is, I never had a problem with BRICC. You get what I'm saying? It's like BRICC. Big U make BRICC do videos and talk shit about me because I was on Big U's head. So at the end of
You are terrified of Big U.
the day is when me and BRICC had plenty of conversations. And when we had conversations, it was like, it was cool, it was good. He swore up and down, I leaked the conversation, but it wasn't that. You get what I'm saying?
But how did you not leak that conversation?
Who?
The phone call with you and.
There was other people on the phone, right?
Oh, okay. So one of them was the one that leaked it. Gotcha.
So at the end of the day, is me and BRICC talked about that.
Okay.
And then he was like, hey, come to No Jumper and let's make peace. I said, listen, cuz I'm gonna come here, we're gonna talk, or whatever, like that, and get shit out the way. Because he wanted to meet me, like to go out to eat and stuff like that. And then if we had to get in, we was gonna get in. But I just told BRICC, like, cuz
Would you be afraid to fight the person who sees potential in you? I don't feel like I would be afraid of the person who sees potential in me. If you see potential in me, I don't think that I'd be afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? You see potential in me, so yeah, there's that.
we can skip all that, Mike leveled head, and he said, like, listen, it's good for the West Coast. Let's patch everything up because we got a lot of busters out here anyway. And like I told you, I see a lot of potential with BRICC. You get what I'm saying? And like when you asked me, I said BRICC is the best one. You get what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like BRICC should know that I don't have no malice in my heart or I want to do something to BRICC. You get what I'm saying? I just want him to, keep it real with the world.
I don't even think he thought he was gonna do something to him. Speaking with him out there, just the politics. And when you're dealing with neighborhoods and shit, right? If you're not really in a position to deal with the fire or deal with the bullshit, you don't want to deal with it, right? And I think BRICC probably started getting calls and don't do this, don't do that. Do I think he's gonna regret it later? Absolutely, because I think this right here could have been a pivotal turn in his podcast career. You know what I mean? I think other doors open up because there's no doubt when it come to me, people hesitate doing shit with people if they think it's somebody I got a problem with, right? So I talked to him. He said, man, I was getting some pushback, which I don't acknowledge that kind of shit.
I don't think that's true, but at the end of the day, it's like, even if we did it off camera, you get what
I didn't even know that this nigga could think. He said, I don't think that's true. I didn't know that motherfucker had the capacity to think. That's crazy.
I'm saying we could be face to face and talk like men, and it's like no problems. Like I don't have no animosity that I want to do something to BRICC. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he haven't did anything harm to me, but just talk. You get what I'm saying? And it,
He hasn't did anything harm to me, except talk. Okay, let's try to decode this one.
you get what I'm
Words
saying?
are
So
fucking
it's
hard.
like he haven't did anything harm to me, but just
He haven't did anything harm to me, but just talk. He hasn't caused any harm to me. He's just been speaking in a way. Maybe that's what. Let's forget. Words are hard. Ooh, turtle.
talk. You get what I'm saying? And it's like he say a lot of shit that is not true, but at the end of the day, it's like if it's not true, it's not true. It's not gonna.
Nigga, you tell people you are in your 30s and you are in your 40s. You are a scammer, a liar, a flu-flammer, a whoop-de-bammer, a whatchamacallit, and so forth and so on. You say a lot of things that's not true, big dog. Bro, you're not even true. Your whole existence is a lie. You just a walking liar.
Hurt me.
He spun the shit out of them dudes. I don't even get his name. He spun the shit out of them dudes. He told them dudes he had a conversation with me that I wanted to wave the white flag. I don't even think he told him that. Well, he must have told him that. I wanted to wave the white flag with
And this is where WACK is bringing up the recorded conversation with Deuce M's. Got it.
you know, this was funny. 10 days ago,
Turtle for sure be dodging. He's been dodging sentences since his elementary school for sure.
600 does the video of the phone call we got. People, wanted to kill the shit, right? So, we told 600 what was going on because I didn't want him to. If the call had happened, because the call went from them to our side, went to Luce to talk to me. So I just was letting the 600 know, yo, this the call Luce got. The call ain't happened, but if they call back Luce and Luce call on the phone, this who's supposed to be on the phone. And I guess 600 jumped out the window.
Yeah, he jumped out the window.
He went straight to the internet, so it's weird.
600 has a very strong relationship with the internet.
Because that's all he has in real life. He has nothing else outside of that.
He found out about that
Like 600 has nothing. Literally, my bad, y'all. But literally nothing without the internet. Like, I'm not sure what these guys have going on at all. I'm not sure at all what these guys have going on. But I do know that this is one big flu-flamming situation.
like this.
You think he's a cloud monster?
With the internet. He found out about that shit and he was just like, oh, I'm on this. I like this.
You think he's a cloud monster?
I didn't use that language. But he definitely likes making videos.
What's wrong with cloud monsters? You got a problem with cloud monsters?
Listen, we're all cloud
That's
monsters.
a room on the other side, man. That's one of my rooms, man.
Be a cloud monster.
That's the name of the room, cloud monsters, man.
You ever heard about the Zest monsters?
No, I don't know about them.
They're out there.
You know what I mean?
I don't know exactly who, but I'm hearing they're out there.
No, but Adam,
Uncomfortable situations.
ask yourself. It's like
Loose Cannon was that kid when he had to read in class. Everybody was like, "Oh, I hate when he read." And teacher's like, "Y'all be like, stop being like that." That's for sure, Loose Cannon, for sure.
I watched a random 600 video and he's just fully like he's putting the video starts, he's putting his gun in his little bag and putting it to the side for the video. I'm like, that's amazing. Just start with that.
Look at WACK and Loose Coochie Lips not wanting to make fun of they big dumb bozo at the homie. That's respect it.
You know, I don't watch YouTube.
I clicked on a random video. That's what I saw.
yeah,
And it was him.
I never seen this shit.
You guys conceal carry. He out here.
Yo, what do you
YouTube?
think? What do you think about the Julio Fulio people? Seen that shit? 1 month. This is why I tell these youngsters, y'all don't know how to do nothing.
What, the dudes who got locked up?
30 days. It's like 4 or 5 of them in the
Let's
shit.
see if there's anything else.
Cowards.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, he can.
And what's the name? Or about to kiss?
Yo, your man Lefty Gun plays a mook.
Listen, he was talking to the other dude
No,
in the
he's
club.
no.
Let's talk about Lefty Gunplay. Not forgetting today. What else do they got? Because I ain't finna talk about no Lefty Gunplay. I ain't trying to get into that. That's what I don't want to get into is Lefty Gunplay conversation.
Do it. What's the dude name?
BRICC Wolfpack.
Yo, Big Wolf Rap, I think you had some homes. Like, listen, I never see nobody. I never see.
I think we just about done with this.
Tell you that he beat the eyes and he never went back to it. Damn,
But your dad is not an active crackhead right now. But if a man, the man, then he's got like the gay tag for life.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that got into this. Like, the Adam and WACK show takes very hard left turns. No pun intended. I don't know.
You
You
know,
don't like with him like that.
If he come home to his mama's house and see his sister with another dude,
it's the same thing. Because at the end of the day, if I tell my homie and he with my sister, next thing you know is they gonna be right back together and you be out.
No, yeah, that's real. It's a lot easier to just stay out of shit a lot of times.
A lot easier.
Especially like you see a dude beating up a chick on the street. If you're a young hothead, you might want to get involved. If you've grown, you might just be like, go ahead, man, ain't my problem.
Never seen a quiet bitch get choked either.
that's a fact.
Thou shalt not covet. To covet means to be so jealous of something someone
That's
else
hate.
has that you want it desperately. Coveting makes a
That's
person
hate.
miserable.
One was suspect, not none. Yeah. They killed one. Yeah, that's kind of suspect. So I believe in the Father. The first 5 was dude glorifying himself.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I get it,
I
you're
think
God.
he thought he was God.
If you're really so fly, if you're really God,
Like, I'm not sure what the hell is going on. I think that we might be just about done with this topic, y'all. As a matter of fact,
I'm not going to involve my homie who's
That's
straight.
not his homie.
Okay, but
they talking about a lot of GPS stuff, so I'm gonna let them have that. You feel me? I'm not.
Every day. Do you get a feeling that I got a problem in New York?
I don't think you have a problem in New York, but I think that
Yeah, this is just whack clickbaiting for stuff. All right, man. So we finna get up out into the next one, man. I'm just about done with this. I'm finna go eat these shrimp enchiladas. You dig me? We about into the next one, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the page, man. Make sure y'all get into that new page. We go into the next one. It's Free Avenue Angel. Till he's free, we are gone. Follow the new page.